Hey everybody, Eric here, KJ4YZI, with a video review on a brand new radio I just got in the mail. I've been wanting this radio for several weeks and I finally decided to make the purchase, and I figured I'd post a YouTube video on my site to unbox it and show you what comes with it and what it's all about. So this is the Wouxun KG-UV950P. This is the successor to the previous model Wouxun, the UV920. The addition on this radio is 10 meters and 6 meters. So now it's a quad band radio. Okay, this radio will do 10 meters, 6 meters, 2 meters, and 70 centimeters with a wide transmit and an extremely wide receive. It'll receive all the way up to 979 megahertz. Okay, we're going to go over some few features here. First, on the box here, you'll see the picture of the radio and what it looks like. They highlight on the front twin band receive, so this is good for satellite work. You can have two bands going simultaneously, VHF, UHF, or 10 meters and 6 meters VHF, or however you'd like. You can have VFO-A and VFO-B working simultaneously. Great thing to have for multiple applications. This radio will also do crossband repeat, so you can crossband from 10 meters to 6 meters or 10 meters to 70 centimeters, however you'd like to do it. I will note that I read online the claim from Wouxun was, before this radio came out, that it will do 10 meters and 6 meters on either band, and that's not the case. VFO-A will do all four bands. VFO-B will only do the UHF and VHF. Not a big deal, but just wanted to clarify that for anybody who wants to know. Okay, but with the crossband repeat, you can use a handheld to, say, transmit on 2 meters, and the radio will retransmit on 6 meters or 10 meters. So if you're at field day or emergency communications, or if you're just sitting on your couch with a handheld, you can talk to another station on a separate band other than what your handheld radio will do, or another mobile radio. So it's a great thing to have. This radio will also operate as a repeater, but you would need two of these together with a special cable, and you would have a full repeater here. Okay, we're not going to touch on that today in the video, but it is capable with this radio. So crossband repeat, great thing to have. It also will do two bands on both VFOs, so you can have a 2 meter repeater here and a 2 meter repeater here. You can have two UHF radios frequencies going at the same time. Great thing to have. It also has 999 memory channels. Okay, it has all your standard features such as CT/CSS, encode and decode. It has your squelch, your volume. It has SOS alarm. It has privacy codes. It has everything in here, scanning and Vox and whatever you need, with the addition of 2 meters and 6 meters. I'm sorry, 10 meters and 6 meters, plus some other features. So let me open the box and show you what it has. Now, if you notice in the front here, this radio also has all the hardware required to make it with. You could either use it as an in-dash radio or on your desk, or have a remote detachable faceplate with the cable and the hardware already included. So there's no need to buy the separation kit like you would with the Yaesu. It comes with it, so you can use it on your desk or put the radio on your seat in your car and have the faceplate on your dash. So great thing to have. Okay, so when you open this box up, you'll see on the top here it has a whole bunch of features here. It tells you about the dual band receive, tells you about the memory channels, wide and narrow bandwidth. It's got all the selectable steps from 2.5 all the way up, 2.5 kilohertz, English or Chinese voice guide. It has everything in here. It'll show you, plus what else is in the manual, but this is just the highlights. Now if I look on here, it'll show you the transmit on 10 meters is way outside of 10 meters. It actually transmits 26 megahertz to 29.995. Now this will transmit on 11 meters, however, it will not transmit on AM. So for a lot of people wondering, will this transmit on CB frequencies? It will, but CB is on AM or sideband. So this will not talk to standard CB radios. However, if you have someone that has an export radio that will do FM, you can use it out of band if you'd like. But it covers from 26 to 30, 50 to 54 megahertz, 136 to 174, which includes the marine and business bands, and weather channels, as well as 400 to 480 on UHF. The receive has all that I just mentioned, as well as 65 to 108 megahertz FM broadcast band. Now, there's nothing below 88 megahertz. However, you have the capability of 65 to 108 to listen to FM radio, as well as 108 megahertz to 180. So it will cover aircraft receive on AM. It'll also cover anything in between you need to receive there. 320 to 349 megahertz, and 400 through 480, as well as 700 through 987. So it will cover AM receive on aircraft bands, business band, marine. It will transmit on business band, marine, GMS, FRS, GMRS, all those it'll transmit on. So this radio covers a lot of frequencies. Okay, and those are all mentioned here as well as in the manual. So let me show you here. This is the manual I speak of. I highly recommend you go ahead and read this, because this manual, only the manufacturer can tell you what all those little symbols mean and what the different features are of the radio. So it's very good to open this up, read it. It shows you everything it can do. Okay. Now this radio is also programmable on the computer, such as some of the other Wouxun and Wouxun handhelds. But the cable and software is usually sold separately. I bought this with the radio from the eBay seller I bought it from. Some eBay sellers may include it, some may charge you extra for it, but great thing to have. Very easy to program your radio with this. Also, I've read online that you can use this cable with other software to further unlock the radio and make it transmit and receive in different places. So that's not discussed in this video also, but it is out there, and you'll need this cable to do it. Okay. This is the radio. Now this radio feels really nice and heavy duty. I like it. It's nice and heavy. It's got a nice aluminum or metal chassis here. Okay, and nice speaker cutouts on the top so you can hear very clearly. It has your heatsink and fan on the back. Okay, keep the radio cool when you're transmitting for a long time. Your SO239 for your antenna. The fused power lead here. Okay. And on the side, you'll notice it has the holes pre-drilled for the mounting hardware that I'll show you that comes with this. This is for your PC programming. It's a standard 8-pin RJ45 that comes on the programming cable. This is your modular connector for your microphone, okay? And your mounting hardware spots on the other side. Now you'll notice that this radio, the faceplate is angled up. See that? Okay. It comes with the hardware, and I'll show you, so that you can make the faceplate lay flat against the radio, flush, okay, or detached. Some of you might like it like this, sitting on your dash so you can see it, or your desk in your house, but it comes with the pieces to make this so it's not angled up, or you can detach it, okay? So this radio's got a nice feel to it, all right? Nice and heavy. In the box you'll also get, of course you can't talk on your radio without a microphone, right? Brand new microphone here. Now this microphone, great job Wouxun. They actually put all the functions of the radio on this mic so that you can control the frequencies, switch bands, and scan and do everything you need from the microphone itself. So you can actually tuck the radio under the seat, put the faceplate on your dashboard, and use everything from the microphone here. So that's a great idea. Rather than just having nothing on the front, you can control all of it right here on the front of the microphone. Okay. This is your other half of the fused power cord. As I showed you, it was coming out of the back of the radio that joins together here. Now, this is fused also. You'll notice here it's got fuses, okay? And they come with fuses in the box. Now, I'll tell you this now, guys, just make sure if the radio doesn't power on when you plug it in, sometimes they decide to give you the fuses here separately, and they're not installed in here. Or they'll be in here and you'll have extras. So you might want to make sure you got the fuses in here if they didn't put them in before you declare the radio is not working, okay? And let's see, we'll go here to this is the remote extension cable for the remote faceplate. This is what's going to allow you to put the radio in another spot besides on your dash. You can just put your radio under your seat or in a trunk and use this cable here to extend the face to wherever you like. So no need to buy the extra cable, it's already included. Okay, and you'll see that it's got two pieces here. One of these is to make the radio face flat, like I showed you. Okay, flat against the radio. The other one is for the remote kit, so you can have the faceplate away from the actual base of the radio. All right. Here is your mounting bracket, so you can mount the radio on your desk or under your dash or on top of your dash or whatever. This is the mounting bracket for the radio, and in this little packet I showed you earlier, it has the screws and the hardware for that, as well as a mic holder you can screw onto your dashboard to hold your microphone, okay, and the fuses here. Alright, so everything is included in this bag, in this box, for everything you need. Okay, and minus the programming software. Like I said, I bought that extra. You may find the same radio online that has it included, or you may have to pay extra for it, but it's a great thing to have. I suggest having the programming software and cable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open this all these things up and power the radio on and show you. I won't be making any contacts, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's turned on, and go through a couple of the menu features and give you an idea how the radio works. So let's get to that. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Power button, of course, up on the top left. When you turn it on, you'll see data read. It shows you your voltage, and then you'll hear the woman on the voice readout. It tells you that you're on frequency mode. And everything can be operated, like I said, from the remote here. The microphone, I'll touch on this for a second. You have a light on here also. When you're at night, the light makes it really easy to see. So if you want to change frequencies or do something with the radio in the dark, if you're driving or if you're at your QTH and you're in the shack, you can do that. Also, you can lock this out with the lock button. That way you don't accidentally change. I mean, nothing works now on the microphone with it locked. All right, and it's a very simple. Read the manual, but when you want to change frequencies, first of all, you'll see the arrow here. And when you hit the band button, either on the radio or on the mic, you'll see it'll shift over here. So this is band. We'll call it VFOB, VFOA. VFOA is what has the 10 meters and 6 meters. So by pushing megahertz button, you can type in. We'll go to 0296220. That would be a frequency of a 10-meter repeater in New York that's really popular. I don't have the tones or nothing set, but that's just to show you how you can go there. Or if you want to go to 6 meters, you can just push the megahertz button number 2 and type in. That's the 6 meter FM simplex calling frequency right there. And when you transmit, you'll see that it has a different color light. Now, you can change the colors of the background here. This is blue. You can set it to green or white, but it's all in the manual. You can set that. And also, if you hit the menu button here on the radio or on the remote, it'll go through and you'll have all the different functions in here that are normally found in a lot of the Bofung radios, such as the power setting. And it shows you here on the bottom of each band here, you'll see the H. That means you're on high power. So all your settings are configurable in here. You can turn that beep off if you don't want to hear the beep. Okay?
Language, select, enter.
Now the beep's gone, see? You don't have that annoying beep. The voice, you can turn the voice off or turn it on Chinese. Okay?
Enter.
We'll turn that off.
Language.
Okay, now the voice is off, see? So now you don't have to deal with that. But all the functions are in here. Here's where you change your LED colors, the transmit, the standby, and the receive. Okay? You can name the channels. It's easier to do this on the programming software on the computer, but you can do it from the radio here. And all this stuff in here. Lots of functions. We won't be going through this, however, it has a low voltage selection, or a low voltage indicator to let you know you're low on voltage. Fan set. Right now the fan is set. When you hit the button, the fan starts running. Not sure if you hear that, and it shuts off when it cools down. When it starts getting to a higher temperature, the fan will stay on to cool the radio down. Very good thing to have. Okay. So overall, this is I can't wait to make a part 2 on this video and go ahead and put it in the vehicle and make a couple contacts on it. It looks like it has a lot of features that I could use, and that would be helpful. And it looks like just to be a great radio altogether. So this is the review on the KG-UV950P by Wouxun, and you can leave a comment or ask a question. I'll try to get to it. And look for other videos I'm going to have up on the new line of products from Bofeng that are released as Pofeng. So look for those also, and I'll have a video on those shortly. This is Eric, KJ4YZI73.